2013 Community Redevelopment Agency Board meeting to order at 5:02 p.m. Madam Clerk, call the roll, please.
Board Member Maldonado. Board Member Maldonado.
Here.
Board Member Shelley.
Here.
Board Member Williams. Here. Board Member Waldman. Board Member Faircloth McCormick. Vice Mayor Burgess.
Here.
Mayor Bateman. Absent.
Deletions and deferrals.
Yeah, before we get started, I need a working mic.
Dennis,
It's got a shortage in it.
could we get him a different microphone?
Just hold this 1 second.
No deletions or deferrals, is that correct?
That's correct.
Thank you. Motion to approve the minutes of the June 19, 2013 CRA Board meeting. Is there a motion?
I'll move it.
Is there a second? Moved and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. All right. Tab number 2. Is there a motion for car number 896 CRA Commercial Enhancement Grant? Or is moved? Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Moved and seconded. Staff report, please.
Staff recommends the CRA Board approve the resolution authorizing the disbursement of commercial enhancement grant funds to the following grant applicant: Homestead Metal Recycling, Inc., Otto Semyonin, 138 Northwest 9th Avenue, Homestead, Florida, 33030. Applicant is recommended to receive up to $10,000 of commercial enhancement grant funds. On June 19, 2013, the Southwest Advisory Committee recommended the approval of Homestead Metal Recycling, Inc.'s grant application. On October 11, 2013, the CRA Board approved Resolution CRA 2011-10-13, adopting the guidelines for the CRA Commercial Enhancement Program. The applicant is in the room if anyone has any questions.
Okay. Any questions from the council or from the board? Anything from Mr. Williams? Hearing none? Okay. I will open the public hearing. Anybody opposed or for it? Hearing none, seeing none, I'll ask any last questions of the board. Hearing none, seeing none, I'm going to close the public hearing and roll call, Madam Clerk.
Board Member Maldonado.
Yes.
Board Member Shelley.
Yes.
Board Member Williams.
Yes.
Vice Chairman Burgess.
Yes.
The motion carries.
Okay, next item, tab number 3, car number 895, CRA Commercial Enhancement Grant. Staff, entertain a motion, please.
Make the motion.
Been moved, is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. Staff report, please.
Staff recommends the CRA Board approve the resolution authorizing the disbursement of commercial enhancement grant funds to the following grant applicant: Gospel Fellowship Church on the Move, Charles McCormick, 849 Southwest 7th Street, Homestead, Florida, 33030. Applicant was recommended to receive up to $20,000 of commercial enhancement grant funds. On June 19, 2013, the Southwest Advisory Committee recommended the approval of Gospel Fellowship Church on the Move's grant application. On October 11, 2011, the CRA Board approved Resolution CRA 2011-10-13, adopting the guidelines for the CRA Commercial Enhancement Program. And
Thank you.
the applicant is here.
Please note that Ms. Waldman has joined the meeting. Any questions from the council? Hearing none, seeing none, I will open the public hearing. Anybody from the public, for or against? Hearing none, seeing none, I will now close the public hearing. And last questions from the council. Hearing none, seeing none. Roll call, please.
Vice Chairman Burgess.
Yes.
Board Member Maldonado.
Yes.
Board Member Shelley.
Yes.
Board Member Williams.
Yes.
Board Member Waldman.
Yes.
The motion carries.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Tab number 4, car number 897, CRA Commercial Enhancement Grant. I'll entertain a motion.
Move it.
Moved, is there a second? Moved and seconded, thank you. Staff report.
Staff recommends the CRA Board approve the resolution authorizing the disbursement of commercial enhancement grant funds to the following grant applicant: Greater New Mount Zion Reverend Samuel Sullivan, 890 Southwest 4th Street, Homestead, Florida, 33030. Applicant is recommended to receive up to $20,000 in commercial enhancement grant funds. On June 19, 2013, the Southwest Advisory Committee recommended the approval of Greater Mount Zion's grant application. On October 11, 2011, the CRA Board approved Resolution CRA 2011-10-13, adopting the guidelines for the CRA Commercial Enhancement Program. I would like to add to the board that the applicant is here. They've been recommended to receive up to $20,000. The limit of the application is $25,000, and since the Southwest Advisory Board recommended this applicant, they've actually requested to make an amendment. They're looking to get the full $25,000, and they're here to explain what they're asking for.
Good evening to the council and the CRA board and all the other individuals here in attendance. Since the time we made the initial request, we have
We need to
discovered
get your
some additional...
Name and address, please, for the...
Oh, I'm sorry, Reverend Samuel Sullivan I, 550 Southwest 10th Avenue, Homestead, Florida.
Thank you, sir.
Since the time when we put in the initial request, we have encountered some additional problems relative to electrical situation and AC situation and the development of our pews. So this is the reason why we're coming back to increase to the full amount, because since that time, and you know how it is sometimes, look like when it rains, it pours. Thank you for your consideration.
Yes, sir. Any questions from the council? Hearing none, seeing none, I'll open it, the public hearing back up. Anybody from the public for or against? Seeing none, hearing none, I'll close the public hearing. Any last questions from the council? Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Board Member Shelley?
Yes.
Board Member Williams?
Yes.
Board Member Maldonado?
Yes.
Board Member Wallman?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Burgess?
Yes.
The motion carries.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Have a great afternoon. Next item is car number 855, approval of disbursement of additional grant funds, tab number 5. Is there a motion?
Move it.
Move it.
Moved and
Second.
Thank you. Moved and seconded. Staff report, please.
Mr. Vice Chair, I just want to, I guess it's a point of order. On the last item, it was a request to increase it to $25,000.
So
I
we
don't
need to
know
make a
if we need to make a motion to increase it.
Make the motion.
Motion's been made by Councilman Maldonado. Is there a
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Williams. I guess we need to go back and revote on the amendment, and then go to the, so if you'll call roll on the amendment, please.
Board Member Shelley?
Yes.
Board Member Williams?
Yes.
Board Member Maldonado?
Yes.
Board Member Vice Chairman Burgess?
Yes.
The motion carries.
Okay, now on the car as amended.
Board Member Shelley?
Yes.
You lost your quorum.
Huh. We kind of got one.
Yes.
Waiting on you.
Board Member Maldonado?
Yes.
Board Member Wallman?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Burgess?
Yes.
The motion carries.
Okay, thank you. Thank you,
guys
Rick,
today.
for clarifying that. I don't know where our astute city attorney was at the time. Oh, he's here. Okay, on to tab 5, we've had a motion and a second. Staff report, please.
Staff recommends that the CRA Board authorize additional funds in the amount not to exceed $1,000 to complete the needed repairs for Mr. Jose Nieves at 651 Northwest 9th Street, Homestead, Florida, 33030. On May 17th, 2010, the CRA Board approved Resolution CRA 2010-05-05, creating the CRA Emergency Home Repair Grant. On December 14th, 2012, the CRA Board approved Resolution CRA 2012-12-26, authorizing the funding of an emergency home repair grant for Mr. Nieves in the amount not to exceed $10,000. Mr. Nieves' original request included roof and plumbing repairs. The original estimate for the repair work was $7,571. During plumbing repairs, the contractor found unforeseen issues that needed immediate attention in order to complete the repairs. The estimated cost of additional repairs is $3,004, which exceeds the authorized grant by $575. Staff is recommending a total of $1,000 in additional funding to this grantee to cover the new estimate and any unforeseen issues. Any unused funds will be reallocated allocated to the Emergency Home Repair Grant Program account. Basically, when they opened up the ground to do the plumbing repairs, they found other issues that they needed to rectify to bring it up to code. So to get the final closure on the permit, they would have to do this, and we require them to close the permit. So we come to you during these kind of issues to get a little more money if we need to.
Okay, any questions from the council? Hearing none, seeing none, I'll open the public hearing. Any questions or concerns from the public, for or against? Hearing none, seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. Any last questions from the council? Hearing none, seeing none, roll call, Madam Clerk.
I need a motion, Mr. Vice Mayor, please.
We had Mr. Shelley moved it, Mr. Williams seconded it.
Okay, thank you. Board Member Williams?
Yes.
Board Member Maldonado?
Yes.
Board Member Waltman?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Burgess?
Yes.
Board Member Shelley?
Yes.
The motion carries.
Okay. Any reports from the
No,
CRA
sir.
staff?
No, sir.
Mr. Manager, any reports?
Vice Chair.
Am I missing one? No, that's it. Yes, sir.
Vice Chair, I have a concern as it relates to the, and I know we're halfway through our funding cycle, well, two-thirds there of our funding cycle for the CRA. And what I asked the CRA staff to do, and I think you all were copied on your emails as it relates to some of our grant programs that perhaps may have had some leftover funding within some items. And what I'd like to do is have Rick to give us an update on where we are as it relates to some of the funding items for some of these grants. How much money do we have left over? Because there seems to be a real big push in some of the programs that are doing very well, and they're already out of money. And so it is my belief that perhaps if that is the case, and we may have some other applicants in the process, for them to expend the money by the end of the year and not have a carryover. So what I asked Rick to do was give us some kind of follow-up on where we are with certain grants, how much money we still have left, and some of the other grant programs that are working that we're already out of money. So if the CRA committee would allow him to do that, that'd be great.
Sure. Councilman Williams.
Yeah.
We've reached a limit in our commercial enhancement funds. We've actually approved 12 grants on the commercial side. We have 3 applicants that are now being processed for the multifamily program. That is a new program. We have $35,000 remaining in the emergency repair, landscape, and facade program, and in total of all 3 combined. And there's $50,000 that we haven't had any applications for the down payment assistance program. So there's a total of $85,000 that's not earmarked specifically for any grantee at this time.
So what I'd like to do, because we have one grant program that is really taken off, and there seems to be persons in the pipeline, so to speak, and we're already out of funding already. Those other programs that are not, don't have any attachment to or any applications in the pipeline, so to speak, I would hope that perhaps, I don't know how we can do it, to perhaps transfer some of those funds into the other grant programs that seem to be working very well, and that we have a little list for of persons trying to apply, but they can apply, but there's no funding. But in other programs, there's plenty of funding and there's no applicants. So I just kind of like to get some feedback or give some direction so we can perhaps expend those dollars for those persons who are coming to apply.
No, I think you make a valid point. I'm assuming that we're allowed to do as we want.
In this instance, there's just, I think, a little bit more moves we have to make. The residential programs were done by resolution, and the amounts that they're funded for were done by resolution, so it would take a resolution of the board, which we can bring to you at the next CRA meeting. We still keep the applications coming in, so we'll have them. It's just a question of us putting the resolution together and bringing it back for a vote.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
So you'll work on that with the attorneys and get something drawn up for the next meeting, please?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your support. Thank you.
Anything else? Motion to adjourn.
Move it.
Second. Moved and seconded. Thank you. That concludes the CRA. We're going to move right into presentations. We're going to start with Councilman Shelley, since Councilman Maldonado is absent.